Hi, Celestine here from Profit Landscape. Really excited to be able to share this very short video with you. Hopefully by the end of this video, I'm hoping that your mind will be expanded. If you've always wanted to find a way to make money online, hopefully by the end of this video, you will be motivated to take a look, to open your mind, to open some avenues where you can actually start to make that journey down the road of actually owning your own business. Just point out a couple of things to you. If you look at what Robert Kiyosaki, a very successful entrepreneur, he actually wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and in that book he actually coined and defined these quadrants, where he's actually classified the typical way that the average person actually earns their income. And if you look at the left-hand side, either as an employed or self-employed, this is what he termed the active part of our life, where we're actually working for money. And on the right-hand side, where he terms the passive side, which is really where money is actually working for us. And the people that sort of sit on that right-hand side are the business owners, the big business owners, and the investors. If you look at the average individual out there, what their income stream life cycle works is typically like this. They probably start off as an employee, but at some point they get fed up of being an employee, and they decide to go self-employed. If any of you have ever been self-employed, you understand that in most cases it's not, you've basically just bought yourself a job. You now own a job. Invariably, if you ask the typical self-employed individual, they'll probably tell you that their dream was actually to be a business owner. The difference between being self-employed and being a business owner on the right-hand side is just the fact that the business owners have been able to put in place systems that enable them to be able to make sure that the business works for them. These are systems. So if you look at companies like McDonald's, your Burger Kings, these are companies, big businesses that have been able to, over the years, they've been able to put down systems in place. So regardless of whether or not the actual business owners are there or not, the systems are there, and the average worker working in that company will ensure that the company generates the revenue that the company needs to keep growing. If you look at the ultimate goal of once as a business owner is to actually move into to becoming an investor, and really that's where, as an investor, money is actually working for you. If you go deep down in most people's hearts, that's where we really would like to be. I know that's where I've always wanted to be, but it's really finding the right thing to be able to get into that environment. My question to you is, which side of the quadrant do you want to be on? Think about that for a second. You may, I don't know where you are right now in terms of your life cycle with the quadrants I've just talked about. You may be in a job right now and you hate the job. On a Monday morning, you dread going to work on a Monday morning. It doesn't have to be like that. You may be in a good job. You may enjoy your job, but you're finding that you don't have a lot of time to do the things that you really want to do. It's eating up a lot of your time. Yes, you're enjoying your job, but you don't have enough time to spend with the people that really matter to you. Spend enough time doing the things that really you want to do in your life. Well, what I'm hoping to do today is share with you some things that can help you start to walk down that road, start to dream again, start to open up your mind, and hopefully start to walk down that path again. The area the actual business area that I want to talk about is the advertising market. Some of you might say, why should I be thinking about the advertising market? Well, this is actually a multi-billion-dollar industry. So if you look at companies like Google, Facebook, these are companies that are currently playing in this market space. But if you took a snapshot today of the top 10 companies in the world today, and you compared it with a snapshot of the top 10 companies 20, 30, 40 years ago, what you will find, surprisingly, is that a lot of those traditional businesses 30, 40 years ago, most of them are not in the top 10 today. Most of the companies that you will see in that top 10 list are companies that have been able to leverage, digital companies that have been able to leverage the power of the internet. And because of that, they've been able to grow exponentially in a very short period of time. So if you look at companies like Google, like Facebook, a lot of people look at Google and they think that Google is a search engine. Well, it's actually more than a search engine. In 2015, quarter one of 2015, they turned over $17.3 billion. That's actually up from $15 billion from 2014. Look at Facebook. Facebook did $3.2 billion in the first quarter of 2015. Have you ever asked yourself, how exactly are these companies making these billions of dollars? How exactly is it that Facebook will turn over $17 billion in the first quarter of 2015? Well, they're doing it purely from advertising. So absolutely, every time you do a search, every time you go on Facebook and you socialize, somebody's getting paid. Absolutely. Somebody gets paid. Each time you go on Google and you do a search, each time you go on Facebook and you socialize on your Facebook page, somebody gets paid. And it's not you. But somebody is getting paid. Because there are companies out there that are willing to pay Google, they're willing to pay Facebook a certain amount of money with the hope to advertise on the pages that you actually search on the pages that you go and socialize on Facebook, with the hope that you will be able to recognize their brand, you'll be able to use their service, you'll be able to even refer their service onto other people. But somebody's willing to pay that. Because every single company out there needs customers. And that is why the advertising business is so huge. The advent of the internet has just sort of made it absolutely incredible environment today, that most businesses that have been able to put the right business strategies in place in the advertising market have grown stupendously over the last few years. So, what am I talking about? What if I could show you how you could actually tap into this multi-billion-dollar advertising market? What if I could show you a way that you could set up your own business, tap into this environment, and start to develop passive income in this multi-billion-dollar industry without actually affecting anything that you're currently doing right now? And what if I could show you how you could do this free of charge? Wouldn't that be exciting? I know I was blown away, completely blown away with this, Well, over the next video, I'm actually going to lay it out for you exactly what I'm talking about. So take your time, just click on the link below, the next link there, and get ready to be blown away with what I'm about to show you.